Hey guys, it's Suezo, and today we have another Evahair wig review. So Evahair reached out to me again to send me a wig to review for you guys. If you want to check out the last review I did on Evahair, I got this like long kind of peach, slightly wavy lace front from them, which I did a review video for quite a while ago. I'll leave a link in the description and as a little card up the top here that you can click on, so if you want to check that out and see my review on that wig, that's there available if you want to check it out. So they reached out to me again and wanted to send me another wig to review, so I got to choose again and I chose something a little bit different. I didn't want to go for a wig that was like similar to the one I had previously because, you know, I'd expect kind of the same sort of thing, and reviewing that again, I don't know, I just felt like I should choose something different and something that like I initially like wasn't my first choice. It's a much shorter wig than last time and it's a different colour, it's purple, and like the style is completely different. I basically just wanted to review something different. The wig that I chose was this like shoulder length or just below shoulder length purple lace front. The SKU number, sorry if I'm like looking down, I'm reading this off of my laptop. The SKU number is SN19T2300/3815. I'll leave a link in the description anyway. It's the retro wavy medium length fading purple colour synthetic lace front wig. So yeah, it's another synthetic lace front like all of my lace fronts are. This one costs $109, which is quite expensive, but it's kind of the price that is to be expected from like a brand like this. They all kind of sell for the same kind of price, about the 100 mark. But there's currently a Halloween sale on, so you can get 30% off, and that coupon code is HA30. Obviously 30% off is quite a bit, so if you are wanting to get this wig or any of the wigs on the website, I would recommend using that code. The wigs are quite expensive, and so any amount of money off is definitely a good thing. Not everyone wants to really spend $100 on a wig, but let's hope that this wig lives up to its price, like in quality. I'm sure it will. The other one was amazing and like still to this day one of the softest wigs I've ever owned. Like that is the main point of it for me. So I'm actually going to show you the wig now. Finally, I mean that's kind of what you're here for, but it arrived in this box just like the other one, and inside of course we have the wig wrapped in a hairnet to keep it all tidy and neat and in place, and it came with 2 wig caps like they pretty much always do. So this is the wig. I have actually worn this once just for my wig collection video, which also I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see that. I'll link both parts. Part 1 is showing all of my non-lace fronts and part 2 is showing all of my lace fronts, which this obviously is in that video. Link in the description if you want to check those out, because I do have quite a lot of wigs. So I have already cut the lace, as you can see. I usually, when I cut the lace on my wigs, I do it kind of as close to the hairline as possible, because I just think it makes it much more realistic than if you were to leave, you know, a bit more lace, if that makes sense. So like I said, I've only like just tried this on and like worn it. I haven't styled it or anything like at all. I just literally took it out, cut the lace and put it straight on my head, which I'm going to do in a second after I show you the inside. I'll be showing you how I'm going to be styling this wig on camera for you, so you can see kind of what I do to get my wigs to look the way they do. But before I do that, just showing you what the inside looks like. So it's pretty standard lace front construction. It's got a standard wefted back with the lace at the front obviously, and it's got clips on each side and one at the bottom just to keep it in place so it's not like falling off of your head or anything. And obviously these elastic kind of strap things that you hook in to make it match the size of your head. As for the lace, this is how far back the lace goes. You get this much room for parting, and so that's pretty much all there is to say about that. It's just pretty standard, nothing like different, just kind of what you would expect. The lace honestly could be a bit softer, like it's not the softest lace that I've had, but I'm sure it won't be too uncomfortable. I don't think it'll be like itchy or scratchy or anything. Itchy or scratchy. I don't think it's going to be itchy or scratchy or anything, but it's definitely not the softest lace that I've had from a wig. However, the wig fibres do feel very soft and smooth, so that's good. That's what I was expecting. Definitely doesn't feel bad at all, and actually looks really nice. Like the hair itself has a really nice shine to it, a kind of more natural shine. As you can see, the colour and the shine and just the way it looks is really, really nice. And also, if you can see, it has a slightly darker purple root, which I really love. I definitely really love when wigs make the roots a little bit darker, because it really does make it look a lot more natural and just adds so much more dimension to the wig. So yeah, I really, really love that. So now with all of that out of the way, I'm gonna pop it on my head and show you guys what it looks like straight out of the bag. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so this is what the wig looks like straight away. I haven't done anything to it other than obviously put it on my head. And straight away the curls look really nice, like before having done anything to it. I do actually really like how it looks just straight away without having done anything to it, which is always a plus. Not everyone likes to style their wigs or like, you know, do much to them. They want them to look good just straight away, which is something that you kind of would expect from a wig brand that sells their wigs for quite a high price. If you're spending that much money on a wig, you want it to look good, obviously, which I think this does, but I do want to style it just a little bit, just to give it just some more oomph. As always, what I really love with lace fronts, it doesn't need glue to be stuck down. As you can see, it's kind of already kind of flat against my head, apart from the like corner bits here. As you can see, they flap up a little bit, but it's kind of mostly covered with the hair anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. Like I've said before, I don't like using wig glue. I used to use wig glue, but I just got tired of it. I just don't like kind of how, I don't know, I just find it annoying and like too much hassle, so I prefer my wigs to not need glue. So I'm definitely happy that this one doesn't need glue to be flat on my head, especially because usually wigs with widow's peaks like this, I don't know why, it's always wigs that have this little piece here. It's like kind of really flappy, and I usually just cut the widow's peak off just because it makes it sit on my head so much nicer. But this, even though it has one, it's like literally not flapping up at all in this area, which is so great. It feels really comfortable, just how I expected a wig of this price should be. It should definitely be comfortable and the fibres should be soft and smooth, which it definitely is. It doesn't have any like plasticky shine that a lot of bright coloured wigs have at all. It's a much more muted, natural looking shine. So far so good. Mostly positive things to say about this wig. The only kind of, I suppose, negative about this wig is the lace. It's just not the softest lace I've ever had. But when you're actually wearing the wig, you can barely notice. Like, it's definitely not uncomfortable or anything at all. Like, this wig isn't itchy. It's definitely very comfortable, and especially being a shorter wig, it's just going to be a lot more comfortable anyway. This is definitely a wig that I think I would feel comfortable wearing all day. So overall, so far, I'm really happy with this wig. I have no complaints really about it. All that being said, I am now going to do a little bit of styling to it. We'll see how it goes. So I am finally done styling the wig. As you can see, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I did end up actually cutting quite a bit off, about about this much off. Like, it's not that much, just a little bit off the ends of some of the upper layer curls, and just, you know, all around, just to, like, as you can see, it's kind of given it a lot more, like, kind of, there's more texture, I suppose, or like just more layers, more like curls going in like random places and stuff. It just looks more curly overall, which is what I was going for, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I definitely think it has a lot more volume now, and I'm glad I changed where the parting is. I just really love the way it kind of swoops round. I do think this wig looks a lot different now that I've styled it a bit. But I really didn't actually do that much to it. Basically what I did was just like pick up like random curls that I thought could be shorter to add more volume, and just snipped away at it. No rhyme or reason to it really, just kind of picked out what bits I want to cut, what bits I want to back comb and stuff like that. I do really like how this turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. So I guess with all that, it's time to wrap up this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this wig, and thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!